when it came to the funeral, I always tell myself, oh, I'm not gonna cry, blah, blah, blah. But I actually started to cry. Hey Safarians and Once Upon a Time fans, it's Scott again from Disney Safari, and today I'm doing my personal recap of Once Upon a Time, Last Rites. Now I decided to give Funko Stiltskin the day off, because he's trying to wake Belle from her sleeping curse or something like that. But I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on the episode last night, and it dealt with Hades and Zelina and the heroes returning to Storybrooke after they were trapped in the underworld. And then Zelina entrusts her baby with Hades, and then King Arthur comes upon Hades. Hades kills him. Arthur is in Underbrook now with Hook, and Hook and him team up. Hook basically convinces Arthur that he can do one last deed to help Arthur move on, and that's finding a way to defeat Hades. So for the Underbrook part of the episode, Hook and Arthur are in Underbrook. They're trying to find the Once Upon a Time book because Hook and him find Hades' pages that carry his weakness. And then above, Hades and Zelina are trying to put together the Olympian crystal, and Zelina's trying to get him to move out of town. She doesn't want any conflict, but Hades wants to control the town. And then Rumpel tries to make a deal with him, but then Emma's trying to find a way to defeat Hades, and her family's like, no, you're not thinking straight. You need to help us find a different way instead of just attacking him right away. And then they find out that Zelina put a protection charm on the mayor's office, and so Regina mentions to Robin that she knows a way underneath the tunnels in Storybrooke. And I like this scene because it was reminiscent of the first kind of interaction that Regina and Robin had in the Enchanted Forest when they're entering the Regina's castle. When Zelina put the protection charm on Regina's castle, it kind of reflected that. I don't know if anyone picked up on that, but it was Regina and Robin entering from under the tunnels the same way that they did in season 3B. Yeah, 3B. So they were trying to enter somewhere that Zelina had put a spell on. I thought that was a pretty cool mirror. And then Robin basically sacrifices himself. And I knew it was coming because it had been spoiled beforehand, and I was like, okay, Robin's gonna die. It's sad. But when it actually happened, it kind of hit me. And seeing Regina, Lana did such a great job. I'm impressed by her acting so often, but she hit the nail on the head with her sorrow that Robin died, the love of her life died again in front of her, much like how Daniel died when Korra took his heart out. It was sad because also Zelina defeated Hades, and she made the right choice. She saved her sister, and then so basically they both lost the love of their lives in the same, few minutes. And when it came to the funeral, I always tell myself, oh, I'm not gonna cry, but I actually started to cry. It kind of hit close to home because I've had death in the family before. I'm not gonna go into that, but it just, everything put together with how the scene was, and it just made me really sad. And I was actually crying when they were at Robin's service, and then Emma was having a hard time because she never thought she'd see Hook again. So it was really an emotional episode. It reminded me of when Neil/Bay died in season 3. I was crying at that episode too. It's hard not to cry. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. See, I like that Rumpel found that part of the Olympian crystal that he wanted from Hades originally. He went to Hades' ashes in Regina's office and he found that little crystal, and it shows us in the preview that he's actually doing something with it. And I can't wait for the 2-hour season finale. It looks amazing. Looks like they're going back to New York with the dragon that we saw in season 3 with Greg and Tamara, or just Tamara. And Henry says he destroyed magic. I'm so intrigued to see what happens, and I'm pretty sure I'll feature Funko Stiltskin next week. I'll probably do a recap with him, or maybe I'll do a mixture of both. I don't know. But let me know in the comments below what you thought about the episode. Did you cry as well? Were you as sad as I was? Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up, hit subscribe. I'll be back next week with the finale recap, and I'll be back again this week with more new Wonder videos. Thanks for watching.